honoring two members of our church who have given their lives to a ministry that started, I think, over a decade ago. And today, some family and friends have come of Gerald, Atmar, and George Boenigk, and we're going to honor them. I want to introduce Margot and Ken to come, and they're going to share a little bit more about the ministry we called Mobility Worldwide. It started off with the name PET, which stood for Personal Energy Transporter. And I'm going to let Margot and Ken fill you in, and then I got a word at the end. Can y'all welcome them? Yay.
Past 10 years, Mobility Worldwide is here. Pet Shop has built over 3,000 carts. That is 3,000 people who once crawled on the ground or had to be carried by relatives now have a cart. Those 3,000 people who had never received those carts if it hadn't been for George and Jerry. And at this point, I would like to invite George and Jerry to come on up here. Because 10 years ago, when they were in their 80s and 70s, they joined Chester Jones and several others to start our small operation. They have spent their retirement years manufacturing these carts, packaging them, sweating in the Texas heat in order to help the people that they would never meet. They have spent countless hours in the shop solving problems and training new volunteers like me.
Mobility Worldwide Brazos Valley would not exist today if it wasn't for the initiative, the dedication, and the hard work of Jerry Atmar and George Boenigk. We're extremely grateful to them for all their hard work. In fact, we're having trouble replacing them. But most of all, we're grateful for them as our founders, our friends, and our teachers.
We'd like to take this opportunity to give George and Jerry these little mementos. The mementos are little carts that were actually made by another member of our shop, Wayne Wolf. I know Wayne here. And everybody that's helped in the shop, please stand up right now so that we can recognize you. And I would like to take one more shot here at thanking Pastor Rick and First Methodist for all the support that they've given us. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, George and Gerald. We want to stand and honor you today for over 10 years of service. Thank you. All of the people who work at Mobility Worldwide do so because they have a heart to help people they'll never meet. But you heard that over 3,000 people are able to have the gift of mobility, and they used to be on the ground or they couldn't go at all. Now that we have 2 openings, that means you can give me your resume and I'll be glad to hire you immediately to work at the pet shop. We really do need people to step up. If you don't step up, we cannot continue this ministry. That's actually how the ministry came to us. Another church in Luling, they couldn't keep it going. So they reached out, and Chester Jones and others, they stepped up. I'm glad that we have 2 people who are going to join the church later today. One of those men, Bill, he's going to go with me to the pet shop this week. So I'm taking a group. If y'all would like to go, I think it's Tuesday morning, or was it Wednesday morning? It's one of the mornings. And I'm going to go over there. I'd love to take anybody over there and let you find your place. If you've never welded, you don't have to weld, but it's fun. Or if you've never done some things in a shop that you would like to do, you'll have a good time. And I will make one promise. I know it can get hot, but they cut off by noon, I know. But they have a big fan. It never gets hotter than 95, okay? I think you'll enjoy that.